What's going on, everybody? Welcome to another episode of The Touchdown with Doug Smith as we continue on our UDFA series. We're going to talk about a guy who used to play for the Iowa Cyclones, baby, Malik Verdon. And he's an undrafted free agent, hence that's what we're doing. We're doing an undrafted free agent series. And I love this time of year because these are the guys who debatably probably the most hungriest out there because they were not drafted. They're wondering why they were not drafted. And I try to only cover players, not who their camp bodies or, oh, well, they were on a team for 2 weeks and got cut. I'm trying to cover people who are even better than even practice squad, who could actually take and crack the 53 starting man roster. So that is what we're going to take and get into. Again, Malik Verdon is who we are talking about. I got a lot to say about this secondary, so we're going to talk about where they were at, where the Atlanta Falcons were ranked at last year when it comes to defense and all the failures they had, but how important not only this draft, but this UDFA class. You could even make the argument that the UDFA class is even better than who they drafted, man. I have a lot to say about the Falcons and the direction that they're going. So let's get into it. Let's break down these stats for Malik Verdon, and we're going to talk about who he is, okay? So 6'4", 220 pounds, coming out of Cincinnati, Ohio. My goodness, I feel like I'm starting out like a boxing match. Well, when you see how he plays, the guy, he punches some footballs out. He's a beast. Second, here's some of his awards and honors. So second team All Big 12 DB for his coaches. Honorable mention All Big 12 2023. Academic All Big 12 second team 2022. Big 12 academic All Rookie Team 2022. And then, of course, I like to go over the academic stuff because I think it's important to know that, hey, you have a guy with the head on his shoulders, Big 12 Commissions Honor Roll. So almost more known for his academics than more his gameplay. But, man, let's talk about it. His highlight reel is really good. I wouldn't necessarily call him a complete DB. He's more of a safety to me, but he can play both. He's listed as a defensive back. I like him more as a safety who could line up either way. 6'4", being out in the backfield. He has very good east to west speed, as a matter of fact. I would like to see what he can do in the slot. I saw a little bit of that in college, but there's not a lot of that in his highlight reel. I'm just going to be honest. That's what you guys got Kobe Bryant for. But we ain't talking about him. But 2024, he played in all 12 games and earned a second team All Big 12 accolades, was second on the team with 76 tackles, 3.5 for loss, 1 sack, 1 interception, 2 forced fumbles, and 5 pass breakups. Reached double-digit tackles in 4 games, ranked among Big 12's top 20, averaging 6.3 tackles per game. Had a career high of 13 tackles in rivalry win at Iowa. I love that. Love that rivalry. That's one of my favorite rivalries in college football. Intercepted a pass and returned it 38 yards against Arkansas State. Forced first career fumble and shutout against Houston and forced another against Cincinnati. Had 12 tackles and a sack against Utah and reached double-digit tackles. Versus West Virginia. That was 10 and then 11 at UCF. Declared for the NFL draft following his redshirt junior season. Finished his career. Here it is. Played 27 games, compiled 134 tackles, including 5.5 for loss, had 3 career interceptions, 10 pass breakups, and 2 forced fumbles. Those are some good stats. Could have played a little bit longer when it comes to college football. Who knows? Maybe staying an extra year would have helped him. But, hey, it doesn't matter now. He's an undrafted free agent. It's a nice fight for a roster spot. PFF took and had him. This was, let me see here, September last year, 91.6. So highest graded safety in Power 4. Ugh. I freaking love it. And if we could take a break from Malik for a second, again, dude is a safety. DB, it's weird. Some websites have him listed as safety. So if you go on draftbuzz.com, listed as safety. Some have him as DB. I like him more as a safety, personally. But he could play corner as well, and he has very good coverage, more so deep down the field. That's just my, when I'm watching the tape, and maybe you guys can see that too. Comment below if you maybe see something different, or maybe perhaps I'm missing something. Now let's talk about the draft and the UDFAs, because, hey, there's going to be a crap ton of competition. I don't know what NFL is going to take and do when it comes to these TV shows where they cover, hey, what's going on behind the scenes. but I would love it if they took and they cover the Atlanta Falcons. But they got defensive back Billy Bowman, they got safety Xavier Watts, they got so some pretty good DBs, and they didn't get a lot of draft picks. They literally had 5 draft picks, so 2 edge, 1 safety, 1 DB, 1 OT. I like everybody that they got, but I gotta say, Nick Nash, Kobe Bryant, man, Josh Simon from Carolina, South Carolina, Joshua Gray, who's had he had a better pro day, he probably would have went around 2 or 3. Dude is a beast there. Dante Manning, DB Oregon, okay. And then of course Malik Verdon, 6'4". He adds some height to this position. Let's look at who's currently on the roster. But once we're done talking about the roster, I want to segue into where they were at last year and the importance of Malik making this team. I believe he will. I definitely believe he will. But let's go. Let's crack open that roster. So I'm looking right now. Let's talk about all the DBs, so all of them. So this is UDFA's, draft picks, all that. Recent trades that happened. We got D. Alford, Natron Brooks, Kobe Bryant. My goodness, that is such a freaking steal. Mike Ford, Mike Hughes, Lamar Jackson, not to be confused with the quarterback. It's a DB. Came over from the Panthers. Kevin King, Dante Manning. We got Clark Phillips, Keith Taylor, AJ Terrell, Billy Bowman. Okay, so that's who they have for DBs. And then when it comes to safeties, again, none of these guys are going to make the team, but they have Jesse Bates, very solid player, Jordan Fuller, DeMarco Helms. Let me see, Malik Verdon, we talked about him already, Benny Sapp III, and of course, rookie Xavier Watts. So they got a lot going on, and it's going to be a scrappy camp. I could see Malik even coming in as a practice squad guy and earning his way up to starter and then making his way out there as a special teams player, starter on special teams. Malik can ball, and he is a lockdown safety. So any passes that are going past 15 yards, I feel very comfortable. If it's, hey, it's 3rd and 5 and he's lined up in a slot, man, I don't know. I just need, I'm not saying he can't do it. I just need to see more. That would be like really the only feedback that I currently have for the guy. The dude is an absolute beast. Otherwise, let's talk about where they were ranked defensively and why I'm so proud of the Falcons for putting their freaking foot down and say, hey, yeah, you know what? We only got 5 draft picks. It's okay because our UDFA class is going to be probably better than the people we actually drafted. But yeah, let's talk about these Atlanta Falcons. So ranked 23 in total defense, according to foxsports.com, 23 in total defense. And passing defense, they're ranked 22. That is an ugly, ugly number, giving up an average of 224.5 yards allowed per game. Yuck. That's ugly. And 34 touchdowns throughout the year. I don't like that number. Then we got Russian defense. It's a little bit better. All right. Give up average of 120 yards per game. It's ranked number 15, so right in the middle of the pack. And then also as well, when it comes to scoring defense, they're ranked at 23. So, yeah, there's a lot of veterans on the team. And even the red zone defense is ranked number 28. Third down defense, they're ranked number 31. Second to last, above the Panthers. This team is an embarrassment when it comes to secondary. There's a few good players, some guys who need to be developed a little bit more, and I'm a firm believer in development, guys. I'm a firm believer. I'm 36, okay? Why the heck am I saying my age? Well, I'm going to tell you why. Because I remember the days where, hey, it takes sometimes 3-4 years to develop a player. But the problem with some of these new school NFL coaches is they get a player and they just want a finished product right away. They want as least resistance, at least work that they have to do. Remember when Sauce Gardner first came to the NFL? I know he's kind of trying to bounce back right now, and I believe he will. When he first came to the NFL, he was like, dang near finished product, man. Not a whole lot of coaching that you need to do. Dude was pretty much a beast, right? So my whole point being, guys, is that it's okay to develop players. So I'm not crapping on all the players there, but you should also, your hands should get very sweaty. It should get very, very sweaty knowing that Kobe Bryant, Dante Mann from Oregon, Malik Verdon, UDFAs who are coming in. And that's just UDFAs. I'm talking about the draft picks. The draft picks, man, they got freaking busy. Busy. Xavier Watts, that's a safety right there, right? Defensive back, Billy Bowman. I like that pick a lot. You know what I mean? So they got 5 guys coming into this team who are going to test that jaw big time. And Malik has a battle because he's taller than Xavier Watts. You know what I mean? The safety who was drafted in the 3rd round by the Atlanta Falcons, right? He's taller than him. So my whole thing is that, like, hey, he got to take and show up, ball out. And I believe if anybody could do it, it's Malik. He has the tape to take and do it. He may not have all the different accolades, but when you watch the highlight reel, it does not lie. He's an opportunist, which that's what you're supposed to be. So you see people get easy interceptions, but also he makes the most out of every single play. And when it comes to people throwing towards the seam, I like him a lot. I like him on prevent. I like him in dime packages. I really like him a lot in zone, and I like his man-on-man coverage when it goes past 12 to 15 yards a lot. So, but anyway, comment below. Hopefully I didn't miss anything. Hopefully I highlighted all the good things. Malik, I'm expecting him to make this 53-man roster. Come back to his video. Keep the receipts. Again, my name's Doug Smith. I'm an NFL draft journalist. I'm fully independent. I've worked the Hula Bowl, Tropical Bowl, and I've covered the draft for the last 5 years, including I've had a few Falcons on the show. I've had Rondale Moore, actually. I did his draft interview. So I've been doing this for a while now. So hopefully I earn your subscription. Hit that subscribe button. It costs you nothing. Support the channel. It helps me out a lot. Hit the bell for the alerts. Comment below. God bless you guys. I hope you have a wonderful night and a great weekend. Talk to y'all soon. Peace. Thank you for watching another episode of The Touchdown with Doug Smith, where we have exclusive NFL content and exclusive NFL interviews. Be sure to hit that like and that subscribe button. Follow us on social media. See you on the next one.